Part 8. Daily Savings Option. In some areas, where members have more regular streams of very small income, groups may wish to save at more frequent intervals than the weekly meeting. For example, a woman who sells eggs in the daily market, or a fruit seller who travels between houses, may prefer to save a few cents at the end of every day rather than at the end of the week. As explained earlier, for many, it is much easier to save 10 cents per day than 50 cents per week. Groups that wish to save more frequently, in even smaller amounts than the share price is set at, have the option to introduce the daily savings mechanism, which allows members to make savings at any time outside the regular meeting. The cash box is divided into two compartments. All of the group's materials, passbook, social fund bag, loan fund bag, and stationery, are stored on one side of the box. The other side is left empty, where members of the group can deposit small amounts of money as often as they want through a slot in the top of the box. In exchange, the member receives tokens, equal in value to the amount deposited. The value of each token is determined by the group and can be changed at any time. It should, however, be less than the share price in order to permit very small amounts to be saved more frequently. The idea is that members visit the box keeper between meetings and put money in the box, and at the regular meeting of the group recover the money to purchase shares, repay loans, or do whatever they wish. The procedures are simple and are divided into two parts: procedures that take place outside a meeting and those that take place in the regular meeting of the group. The basic idea is that when a member saves money using the daily savings, they deposit whatever amount they wish in the box. They receive a metal token from the box keeper that represents the value of the money they have deposited in the box, and the box keeper uses a stamp to record the number of tokens given to the member. Some programs, to increase the flexibility of this mechanism, do away with the system of tokens. Deposits can be made in any increment, and the box keeper maintains a simple notebook of deposits, including the depositor's name and the amount deposited. Daily savings procedures, outside the meeting, at the box keeper's house. The daily slot savings record can be maintained in the notebook provided as part of the kit. The box keeper needs to keep the ink pad and the rubber stamp on hand and not locked up in the cash box. A member can make several deposits between meetings. Procedures. 1. Daily slot savings. The member places their savings in the slot in the cash box. The money saved is usually in increments of the value of one token, as decided by the group. The value of a token should be less than the share price to permit very small amounts to be saved more frequently. The box keeper stamps the number of tokens bought by the member in an exercise book. The stamp used is different to the share purchase stamp. The box keeper gives metal tokens to the depositor equivalent in number to the value of money deposited, or records the amount in the notebook. Immediately before the next meeting, the box keeper counts up the number of tokens bought and writes down the total. Daily savings procedures inside the meeting. There is now loose money in the cash box, in the slot savings compartment, and the group must modify its meeting procedures. Immediately after roll call, the box keeper returns the money in the savings compartment to the depositors, who can then do what they wish with it. 1. Meeting opening. The chairperson calls the meeting to order. The record keeper performs a roll call. The key holders open the box, which remains in front of the box keeper. The fines bowl is placed in front of the chairperson so that fines can be collected during the meeting. The record keeper then gives the members their passbooks. 2. Daily slot savings. The box keeper calls up each member by number to collect their daily savings deposits. The members give their tokens to the box keeper. The box keeper returns the daily savings to the members and crosses out the record. When all of the money is returned to the depositors, the record sheet is cancelled. A member can deposit any amount they wish in the daily savings slot, even more than the value of 5 shares. But it is only permitted to buy a maximum of 5 shares during a meeting. The amount deposited is not in any way related to the member's purchase of shares. They can use it to make their social fund contribution, purchase shares, repay an outstanding loan, or any other purpose. If a member has saved through daily savings, but has not come to the meeting, their money should remain in the slot side of the box. It should not be used for any purpose, as this money belongs to the depositor, not the group. In this way, the daily savings mechanism makes short-term savings possible for small expenses or any number of predetermined purposes.